Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Monday and Tuesday. That's Monday the 14th and Tuesday the 15th of October. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So before I get into the guidance for Monday and Tuesday, I want to first of all focus on a theme for the whole week ahead. So I'm going to pull two cards from my combined deck, and I want to look for the best two cards for the theme for this next whole week ahead. So Monday to Sunday approximately. And just what we need to perhaps keep in mind, a general sense of feeling for the week ahead is what I'm looking for. And I'll be pulling two cards to represent our theme for the week ahead. It's always good to look at the bigger picture at any time with our readings, when we're going through things, when we're looking for a solution. It's always helpful to step back and look at the bigger picture. So I want to sort of help you see that that is really worth looking at. So let's see, we have an Animal Kingdom Oracle card first for our theme for the week ahead. We have the Crocodile card 5, and it says, stand in your survival power. There's a feeling here with the crocodile, and I've talked about this before with the crocodile, so it's no accident that this card's come up. It's very much about pacing ourselves. And that was a really strong topic that I've just talked about in this week's current energy report as well. So really finding our own pace, plodding along, but doesn't mean we are always going to be on slow motion, that our pace is slow moving, because there is slow moving speeds to our pace, but there are also quite swift paces that we're finding too. So let yourself find your own pace, your rhythm this week. The crocodile reminds us that we are survivors, and we're going to stand, or we're being encouraged to stand strong in our survival power, that we've survived before, and if we're going through a bit of a survival thing now, that we are going to survive again. So let's keep going. It's not the time to give up this week or ever, perhaps. I mean, sometimes things we sort of go down a path and it just fizzles out, or it doesn't resonate with us any longer, and that door closes, and that's fine. But giving up is a sort of whole other topic. This is the other card for our theme for the whole week ahead, and it's the Dolphin card, Action Taking, card 10. It says, move on, horizon, forward, and let go. So this has a lot of action, it has a lot of movement. So we have a bit of a sort of steady pacing ourselves, conserving our energy, moving efficiently as well with the crocodile, and that the dolphin here brings sort of a swift movement to that energy. This is also reminding us to let the sun set on old parts of our life that aren't working anymore, so that we can let the sun rise on new parts of our life that want to come into our experience. So we might find there's some doors closing, some doors opening. We might find some action and some things moving on some areas that may have become a bit stuck, or we've been waiting on dates or waiting on activity from people outside of us. There might be sort of a ball that starts rolling this week. So let's focus on moving forward, but also letting ourselves be unhinged from the past. So we need to clear the past, close those old doors, so we make room for the new doors too. So these are our theme cards for the whole week ahead, Monday to Sunday, approximately. So that just gives us a general idea of how things might flow this week. So see how you go, and we'll reflect on them in next Monday's video. So I'm now looking, actually I want to first of all welcome you. Welcome if you're new. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined cards here, and I'm going to be looking now for the best card for Monday, the best card for Tuesday, and then the best card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So take on board what feels right, what resonates, and let the rest go. So let's see, what do we need to know for Monday the 14th of October? I know it's quite warm here today. It's Monday the 14th now. I am coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia, and it is exactly 1:10 p.m. So the best card for the majority of us for Monday is this. It's a Speed of Light Oracle, and it's this card, Purification, card 8, and it says cleanse, detoxification, and toxins. So this is very much reminding us on Monday to keep purging, clearing, cleansing, purifying our being on all levels. So we'd be looking at perhaps mental clearing, emotional clearing, physical clearing in our body, or physical clearing in our life. So there's a great support around for Monday for purging, letting go, and letting things clear away. So this is probably especially important if you've been holding on to things in some way, whether it's physical, material things, or holding on to wounds, holding on to things that have happened, the old story, and you're struggling to move forward into the new, which is very much part of our theme for this week that came through with the dolphin. So to help us bring the new in, we need to be able to clear the old out. So if you sort of feel a bit muddled or congested energetically or scattered, or you're wanting to focus on where you're going but you feel sort of held back at the same time, then I'd be going straight into cleansing, clearing, surrendering, letting go mode. And just think about what you're holding on to, what's not working for you, and how can you let that go. So that's our card for Monday. Purification, cleansing, purging. You probably have already been feeling this. It's probably already been starting. Even if it's Sunday for you, you might feel that energy already present. So work with it. We can work with all of this energy. It's not, something to hide from. We can work with all this energy that can enhance and amplify what we can work with and what we can potentially do to help ourselves. So the best card now for Tuesday the 15th of October is this. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and we have the Fox card 8. So we've got 2 card 8s in October. Well, the middle of October, but anyway, 2 8s in a row, which is interesting. This is the Fox, and the Fox says to find a way. To find a way on Tuesday. Find a way to do what? Find a way to find a solution. Find a way through the mud that we might feel like we're trudging through at the moment, so we can clear that, move through that, and get to the other side and let the sun rise on those new parts of our life. Maybe we need to find a way to, or find an expert, find more information. I get this feeling with the Fox that it's very much about carving a new path out for ourselves. Find a way through the jungle, the unexplored territory, and the things that we're experiencing at the moment that might be brand new for us. There's some things that have been happening that are prompting us to call forward new versions of ourselves that we might not have ever seen. So in some ways, it's like we're looking at the jungle right in front of us. And the Fox is reminding us to get our tools out and find a way to carve a path out for ourselves in this thick jungle, this thick forest, in this new terrain that we're looking head on at in our life. So it's not about turning the other way, but the Fox is reminding us that we have the resources and we can create a path for ourselves. So there's a determination, a paving the way, carving the way sort of energy here that the Fox is helping us maneuver and find. So the Fox also promotes being adaptable. So there might be a need here to be adaptable, maybe soften our stubbornness, and maybe have a go, find a way to make it work, find a way through what we're going through on Tuesday. So that's the Fox. I trust that resonates, but we'll see what happens on Tuesday. Don't take my word for it. Let's see what actually happens and how you feel supported going through your Tuesday when it comes. Okay, now let's look for the theme card for Monday and Tuesday. The theme card will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture as we travel through Monday and Tuesday. So what do we need to know about these days? What is our theme? These are the sorts of intentions I'm holding as I shuffle. And then I trust the best card will be this one for our theme. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle and it's the Gorilla card 9. So we've had 2 card 8s and 1 card 9. And the gorilla, he says to do the right thing over Monday and Tuesday. Look, he's got a bit of attitude. He wants to make sure that we do what is right, the right thing to do. Sometimes the right thing to do is not necessarily what we want to do. So if we've got sort of what we want to do in one hand and what we know to be the right thing to do in the other hand, then we're being encouraged to really consider doing the right thing. So this might be the right thing in regards to ourselves, but usually it's the right thing in regards to other people that may be involved too, knowing that we have done what we feel is right in this situation is important to think about and consider over Monday and Tuesday. Make sure that we're also following our morals, our values, our ethics, our truth, and living it as fully and as completely, embodying it as much as we can, especially over these days, but really always. So let's check in and make sure the conversations we're having, the action that we're taking, aligns with our inner moral compass. Make sure we're doing what is right. And that will definitely lead us where we need to go. So maybe something to consider. There is a sternness to this card, but it shouldn't be something that intimidates us if we are really working attentively in living our truth and living with our high standard of values and morals that are important to us. When we're living that, this shouldn't feel confronting. So we'd only probably find this confronting or a bit of a challenge or something that we are sort of feeling uncomfortable with if we're probably not doing the right thing. So the only person we really need to prove that to is ourselves. So if we're lying or not being honest for whatever reason in our conversations or situations, the only real person we're lying to is ourselves. So when we love ourselves enough, when we reach a level of appreciation and acceptance and love of who we are, then we don't want to be lying to ourselves. So it doesn't even enter the equation. So if you can boost your self-love, then you'll probably find that also boosts your own sort of moral compass, that you then find, well, actually, I can't do this to myself. I can't pretend or lie or fool myself in thinking that I'm happy, that this is okay, that I did this when I actually didn't. So, it's up to us to check in and make sure that we're living that truth that we want to live. And I really feel it's quite important. It's very important to me. Maybe it's important to you too. But I think something for us all to perhaps consider living by. Our own, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, our own law in a way, our own common sense, our own things that are important to us to, work out what they are. So the gorilla reminds us over Monday and Tuesday to do the right thing. So I trust that resonates with you. Thank you so much for connecting today. I trust you've enjoyed our time together. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. So today I've used my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards with my Speed of Light Oracle as usual. If you want to learn more about these and start working with them yourself, please have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you resonate with my way and my approach and my sort of way of sharing, You might find some helpful resources on my website, so please have a look if you're inspired to. There's tons of different things there, meditations. We've got retreat coming up, e-course just started today. There's artwork, pendants, lots of things, supportive services. I can't even think of them all right now off the top of my head. There's lots on there that I've established over the last 15 years. So have a peek if you're inspired to. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic couple of days, and I will be back to share with you again very soon. Actually, we do have our Pillar of Light healing event happening tomorrow. That's private for my Pillar of Light family. So I look forward to connecting with you in under 24 hours. So see you then, or I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Namaste. See ya.